Good morning, Trojans. Today's date is Thursday, June 1st, and it's Nay Day. I'm Salima San-German.
And I'm Kayla Kesterson. Today's quote is from Marsha P. Johnson, who was one of the most prominent figures of the gay rights movement of the 1960s and 70s in New York City. She was actively involved in the Stonewall Uprising in 1969 and would go on to become the most important advocate for homeless LGBTQ+ youth, those affected by HIV and AIDS, and gay and transgender rights.
She had this to say, quote, "History isn't something that you look back at and say it was inevitable. It happens because people make decisions that are sometimes very impulsive and of the moment. But these moments are cumulative realities." End quote.
The 1st of June marks the beginning of Pride Month in the United States, when we as Americans recognize and celebrate the incredible strength, perseverance, and progress of our own LGBTQ+ community. Pride Month was officially established in 1999 by then President Clinton.
President Clinton's proclamation commemorated the steps taken by the U.S. government to promote tolerance, understanding, and respect for our LGBTQ+ community, but also recognized that discrimination, lack of equality, and violence were still major issues faced by the members of LGBTQ+ community. Even today, there are states which have introduced over 240 anti-LGBTQ+ bills that would turn back the clock on the rights won by our LGBTQ+ community.
So that's why we celebrate Pride Month, to ensure that the rights won for the members of our community are not lost. Because the rights for one person mean the rights for all of us, and we all have to take a stand for what's right.
Seniors, it's almost time. Graduation is next week. If you haven't gotten your paperwork in for the traditional Project Grad Night, you better do it soon. All your friends are going to be there.
Welcome to our robotics crib! She fill my mind up with ideas. I'm the highest in the room. Hope I make it.
Come on to the club. Today is Mr. Carl's birthday. If you see him around today, be sure to wish him a happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Mr. Carl, from all of us here at TBC.
Hey sophomores, you had a great year. Let's take a look.
Miss Cuff's 10th grade honors English class next year. Please remember to check Google Classroom for the summer assignment and check out a copy of I Malala from the library. If you are not going to purchase your own copy, please remember, don't get the Young Readers edition.
Interested in the environmental club?
They meet in F13. Right here.
This club is all about the importance of helping the environment. This includes frequent beach cleanups, tree planting, and hiking. So if you're interested,
Then contact Maya Skolnick at mskolnick24@petk12.org with any questions.
Are you taking Spanish for AP, Language and Culture, next year? If so, there will be a mandatory meeting tomorrow at lunch in C8. You will review the summer assignment and pick up your textbook. Please email Senora Moreno at jmoreno@petk12.org with any questions.
Time to meet the candidates for the next year's Student Board representatives. It's their job to provide PCS Board with student perspectives on school-related issues. Your first candidate is Jaden Gregorio.
So Jaden, why do you think the people of Petaluma High should vote for you?
Just my main goal is to make sure that our school culture is improved and students feel heard and represented. At Petaluma High, I know that there are areas of the school that definitely thrive, but it would be untrue to say that there aren't areas of the school that we can improve upon. I think the main issue is that students feel unsafe on campus and they feel unsupported. I'm willing to educate myself on the current policies, and I'm willing to be a fresh perspective to the board on student life on campus here at PHS.
Our next candidate is Ben Thomas.
Hello, Trojans. My name is Ben Thomas. I'm running to be your PCS student board member. I think you should vote for me because I'm very involved on campus, being a member of multiple different clubs and organizations, and this is what gives me the knowledge to know what kind of changes and adjustments need to be made on campus, to which I can share with the board. So thank you so much for listening, and I'd really appreciate it if you vote Ben Thomas for PCS student board member.
You'll have an opportunity to vote for these two candidates starting Monday.
Welcome to Ace Rodney, the talks for the Superstars. Tonight's guest, the incredible.
Attention Trojans, the yearbooks are on their way, and they will be distributed at the Troy store soon. To pick up a yearbook, you will need to do it in person, and you will need to have your student ID. If you have any questions, email Miss Lowell at klowell@pek12.org.
Don't forget the second annual Cars and Critters Show is Saturday. It's put on by our very own PHS Auto and Metal Shop, along with our Wildlife Museum. There ought to be something for everyone. You can enter your vehicle in the show or wander around checking out all the sweet rides. You can even tour the Wildlife Museum as well as the automotive and metal shops. See you there.
During lunch today, GSA is planning a chalk art activity outside between A Wing and B Wing. Be there to have some fun with some friends.
That's it for today's program. Stay safe out there, Trojans, and
Make it a great day.
The sun in is strong.